Yo, what up? What up, Fight World? It's your Manz, your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let's get into this shit. The breakdown, Young Stream God. What y'all want to talk about, though? Man, that Genro had me. I slept crazy. Had me drooling off that Genro. If you don't know what I'm talking about, hey, check my last stream. We working. What's up with everybody down? Okay. Yeah. We gon' talk about it. Gang in the building. We gon' talk about it. It's good. We gon' talk it. Let's talk about it, man. If you're riding with Ego's army, so you mean mugging faith. Yeah. See, King Corleone be getting the party started. Yeah, I like that. We need some mean mugs, bro. We need that mean mug going on crazy. We need a mean mug. Shout out to King Corleone. We got some shooters. We about to talk about it. Hold on. We got some stuff to talk about, people. I got my iced coffee. It's okay. I'm drinking it black, man. I'm on my The Black Channel. You know, I'm on my gutter shit. Young brother shit. I ain't put nothing in the coffee. No sugar, no nut, just raw. Just like this stream, raw. Yeah, it's coffee. I ain't on that Genro. But we about to spit that sick flow. Like Memphis Bleak, y'all better get low. Yeah, I said city, state, zip. I said city, state, zip. City, state, zip. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Let me know in the comment section where y'all at. Let's get it. We the gang. Shout out to Jose de Jesus, King Corleone. Eagles Army is strong. We get it on. And we about to bomb. Let's get it. 405 in the building. We about to have a little problem in the building. Eagles Army about to be up in the build. Let's get it. I told you I've been feeling real good. Forget the coffee. Let's do this. Nah, forget you. Yeah. Ego, what's up? I feel like blocking these stupid motherfuckers. Oh, it's coming. Trust me. It's coming. 401 Providence, Rhode Island. London in the building. Shout out to the UK. Chat shit get bang. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. I said chat shit get bang. Sanford, Florida, 407. Panama City, 850 in the building. Philly. Shout out to Philly. Oh. Grand Rapids, Michigan. DMV, East, y'all. And I'm representing the West, y'all. They don't want to see us unite. East to West Coast. The best smoke. The best toast. We on it. Shout out to Brooklyn. 713 Houston. He said he got that thing in a holster. He popped toasters and dropped roasters. Uptown in it. Uptown in it. DMV, Hilltop in the building. Shout out to Richmond, California. It goes stupid in Richmond. It goes stupid. It goes crazy. Smoke City, Vermont, Brooklyn. I see y'all. Yeah, I think. Shout out to Myrtle Beach. I went out to Myrtle Beach last year. That shit was beautiful. I was there for a couple days before Bike Week. This shit was crazy. Southwest Philly, 19143. Yeah. San Diego. James Souza just made his way back to Cali. He lived a little bit of life, had some things going on, but he back in Cali. Yeah. We about to talk AJ versus Ruiz. Let's get it. We on that gutter shit. Oh man, it's just getting bigger for us. Told you, got memberships like Costco. What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day. I just got back. I went to donate some clothes. Got me a little iced coffee, John. You know what I'm saying? We back up on it. I was checking out that Mozzie. He let him and Filthy beefing. I just checked out his latest. He said he finna pull up in that driveway and ding ding. Oh shit. They going crazy. Passive student, what's up? So, Joshua's fighting Andy Ruiz Jr. I told you my thoughts. I ain't mad at it. Change, shit. Change is good for any of us. Whatever it takes for any of y'all niggas to get about the hood. I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but look. I'm not really mad at the fight. You know, it's last minute notice. Somebody had to step up and get that, you know, a couple mil or whatever they offered him. I'm from the home of NBA legend Kobe Bryant, Ardmore 1900 Ooh, that's my favorite player. One of them. Black Mamba in this. So, the fight has not been received too well from what I seen. You know, but me personally, I don't really go with the crowd. I go with what I think. I think Ruiz, he could complicate things. I don't know if he can win under, you know, short terms, but I think if it's Ruiz at his best, he definitely has a chance to make it, you know, not Joshua's night. He said that Joshua fights like a robot. He said he fights like a little robot, and he's like, well, actually a big robot because he is a big dude. You know, this is a sudden change where you're planning for a whole different style. Andy Ruiz brings a different style. He's shorter than Gerald Miller, faster hands, I would say. I don't know who has the better chin because I haven't really seen Ruiz or Gerald Miller badly hurt. But I would say Ruiz, his chin maybe was tested with the better fighters, Dimitrenko and Joseph Parker. AJ got pissed when he heard that. How you know? What, he said something? But the funny thing is, Andy Ruiz didn't reinvent the wheel. I told you that. Joshua, he fights like real big, like real stiff. Like he has technique and shit, but he's like hub, so he's just like boom, 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 boom. You know, he's a, you know, people. That's why people were saying he's like Frank Bruno. He just like up here with it, just like hella big. You know, it's crazy too. When Joshua was first coming up, I felt like he was more explosive. Like when he was like, before he fought Charles Martin, basically. When he was fighting that, because I was watching his whole career. When he was like 12-0 and 11-0 and all that shit, I felt like he was more explosive. Bop, bop, you know. Yeah, like he was just in general more explosive. Make sure y'all smash the like button. You know, this might be for my advanced boxing heads, because I don't know if I could do a great job of describing it, but I know what I'm talking about from what I see. The other thing with Joshua is, this is going to sound weird, but I'll try my best to explain it. I feel like I watch Joshua thinking in the ring. Like he's, like, I don't know if it's a lack of confidence. I don't know what it is, but I feel like when things aren't necessarily going his way, he's like really trying to think of what, you know, be cautious and think of my next move. But when you get like a master, like a Floyd Mayweather, everything he's doing is so fluid. Like there's just a different level of fluidity. He's like doing it like like it's nothing, like it's second nature. Like, crazy thing about Floyd is this: even under duress, even in like when pressure's on him, it still don't really seem like his shit. But when Joshua's under pressure, I feel like I see him working to try to figure out like what should I do next. Like when his nose was bleeding with Povetkin and shit, I feel like he's, you know, trying to figure it out. Hold on. We got someone in the Eagles Army. He said, this ain't boxing related, but I just got a huge internship job at a historic and large Chicago construction company. I'm on my way to black excellence. I'm about to be on my real brother 32. Wow. Yo, we gonna stop this. The boxing shit can wait. We got somebody in the Eagle Army who just reached a big milestone in their career. You know, he just got a job with an internship with the construction company. Well, good luck. You know, shout out to you, Black Excellence. Can we get some claps? We need some clap emojis. We got to salute stuff like that. That's dope. Good shit. But I feel like I see Joshua working to figure shit out versus more versed, like super seasoned guys like Floyd Mayweather is like effortless. All that shit Cotto was bringing to him. I am Miguel Cotto, and if Floyd, all that coming and throwing crazy. Floyd was just like, he didn't even look like he was worried about anything. When Shane Mosley rocked him, even he didn't look too frazzled. Josh would be looking like when Klitschko knocked. See, y'all gotta understand, y'all. I look at this boxing on a deep level. Watch when Klitschko knocked Joshua down, his facial expression and everything. Just, he looked all like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Floyd got rocked the fuck up by Shane Mosley, but still didn't kind of lose it. He didn't lose his composure. So Joshua, as he starts fighting the guys that I feel could probably do a better job of troubling him, it's anxious. Like, Wilder's power. Wilder got the power to hurt anybody, any mortal. There's only you don't matter how big you are. Wilder clearly has power to put down a grown man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see how he would react in situations like that. But even here with Andy Ruiz, like, to me, it's interesting because you weren't training for him. He's a different style. So if Andy Ruiz is on his shit and, with his fast hands and shit like that, the Andy Ruiz, he came up. He don't really had nothing to lose. He the fat boy. That's what people are looking at it. He's shorter. He the fat boy. He last minute notice. He just had to let them things fly. Shout out to Andy Ruiz. Shout out to Mexico. Shout out to my Mexican Americans. All he has to do is let them things fly. Don't overthink it, and do his best to embrace the moment. But he don't really have nothing to lose, to be honest. He's the one, like Joshua, the one that looked Hub and Diesel. Andy Ruiz looked like, Chunk from the Goonies or whatever people be talking about. He don't look like he has the craziest body. He's the one with the half-ass training camp. He's the one that just fought. He's the one that lost to Joseph Parker. Joshua beat. I'm telling you, Andy Ruiz. And he getting a bag. So all he got to do is just go in there and try to play it safe, fill him out. But I do think the fight will be interesting if Joshua is in there. Like, Andy Ruiz is more of an unknown variable. Like, when he's fighting Povetkin even gave him some issue, but you knew you were in there with the Olympic gold medalist. This Ruiz shit just came about last minute. So for that, I think it's a dangerous fight because Andy Ruiz style, he looked pretty durable. I mean, I never seen him against Joshua. Laughing myself, Goonies. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shuffle, truffle, all that shit, bro. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. He has a chance, like, Andy Ruiz might try to do it for La Raza. You know what I'm saying? He'll be the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. He might try to put on for La Raza. Like, hey, pinche perro, I'm fucking heavyweight champion. Like, you might try to do it for La Raza. I'm just trying to tell y'all. So he don't really have nothing to lose. So it's an interesting fight. As far as the fight too is, I don't think it's a blockbuster. I'm not mad at the fight, me personally, but I don't think it. Bottom line, hey, Giselle, man, you gotta do something, baby. Hey, Randall, I want my money, motherfucker. Hey, sorry, that shit was so funny with 50 and Randall, that producer. He was like, sorry, Fofty. Yeah, man, fuck all the sorry shit, nigga. I need my money by Monday. Hey, DAZN still gotta do something, baby, because the reception of the fight still hasn't been great. Me, I'm a hardcore. I'm a real fan. I'm a, whatever. But I'm not mad at the fight. But I'm only one person. The response I'm hearing, they're like, this should be on Dave regular cable. This shouldn't be on pay-per-view. Like, the UK is mad at Eddie Hearn. Eddie, hey, hey, Eddie, man. You in the slave trade. Y'all got to do something, man. Hey, Barry, everybody listening. Like, the UK is like almost like unraveling and like had it kind of. Go look at the Matchroom's comment section. I did a video and they were just going back, and that was when the fight was first announced. I ain't even really went back, so they might, they might have to do some more slave trading or whatever the fuck they talked about, because people were angry, and I could tell they're from the UK. You go look at their profiles and shit, and they talking about, complaining about, man, I ain't staying up, I ain't paying for this. This definitely shouldn't be on pay-per-view. So, man, shout out to Compton. I see y'all. It's still California. I'm up here up north in the Bay. But, Bay to LA, you already know what it is. Shout out to Compton. So, I don't know. I think it's an interesting fight. Andy Ruiz, I told you, he's going to do it for La Raza. He finna be in mi casa, do it for La Raza. Passive student, good point. Hey, he said, bro, DAZN, smash the like button. I told you, new media. We control the narrative. This shit funny, bro. Look at what I say and look at how this shit be working out for us. Bro, DAZN press conference was trash today. They were late on YouTube and DAZN stream, while other YouTube channels were putting their videos out already by the time DAZN stream came on. Horrific. I don't know. I was off that Genro, so I didn't even watch it, bro. I was on that Genro. Jacobs flex on Canelo. What'd he do or say? I ain't seen it. Shout out to Michelle. Ladies is pimps too. Go and brush your shoulders off. Shout out to Michelle Bouchard. That's an exotic. You got an old exotic last name and shit. That's tight. I like that. That sound like artsy and shit. I am Michelle Bouchard. Yeah, you French or some shit. Oh, oui, Michelle Bouchard. What do you think his chance is? Not 50-50? Nah, because he don't got a full camp. I'm not going to say. Bro, listen, put it this way. I don't really know percentage-wise what the chance is and all that. I'm not a mathematician and all this shit, flubber and all this. I'm not a scientist. But Andy Ruiz got a shot, and he got a shot at the upset, for sure. See, I told you was French. I need some crepes, man. What's good? Shout out to Paris. And shout out to all my French. No, that's a dope last name, though. Yeah, I don't know percentage and all that, just because it's a lot of variables in terms of he don't have a full camp. But Andrew Ruiz ain't no sucker. That's the bottom line. He has fast hands, deceptively fast hands. And if you looking, judging off his body, you might get bodied. That's just what it is from what I've seen from Andy Ruiz. And especially last minute when you ain't been training for him. So if you just go thinking he chunked from the Goonies and all that shit, you might turn into a Goonies. He had your shit like One-Eye Willie. Andy Ruiz got experience. He can scrap. I'm not saying it's in the bag for him at all, but I really wouldn't be surprised with the upset, just based on boxing is weird like that. Boxing is finicky like that, or not. Not even just an upset, but just based on the fact if this ain't Andrew or if this ain't Joshua's strongest performance. Yo, I was gonna wait a minute, like do. It's on and poppin', the DJ rapping, chicken is watching, it's on tonight. Shout out to Marquise Black. The Black Champ? Why are black guys named Marquise? The Black Marquise Black, hit me, listen.
All of that and more than 100 fight nights a year, including the fact that both Canelo and Triple G will be back fighting on DAZN in the fall. But this weekend, let's not go past.
That
is absolutely massive for the middleweight.
He said the fact that this is okay. So let me break it down for you. What what you guys heard, that was at the press conference, and he was that was Joe Markowski or whatever his name is. He's one of the front men for DAZN or whatever. He said, this is a great night, a week of boxing, Canelo Jacobs, plus the fact that Canelo and Triple G will be back in the fall. So he didn't elaborate if he meant Canelo Triple G 3 or if they're both scheduled to come back in the fall. But what do y'all think? Man, who is Benson? Man, block Benson. You been sunned. Ooh, Benson, Ben sunned. Get him out of here. I ain't losing to a motherfucker named Drax. You sound like a toilet bowl cleaner. What is the fuck is a Drax? Doesn't that sound like like a cleaning? Like, for the showers, I use Tilex. And for my toilet bowl, to get it squeaky clean, I use Drax. What the fuck is a Drax? Fucking Mortal Kombat characters and shit. Drax wins. Oh, like, the fuck is a Drax? That shit sound like a toilet bowl cleaner or a Mortal Kombat character. I ain't losing to no motherfucker named Drax. You old fucking cyborg sounding ass. What the fuck is a Drax? I got rid of Ajax. I use Drax. Fucking infomercial sounding ass name, bro. It's me, bro. What y'all talking about? Why did they tell them to leave us alone? Oh, media. Motherfuckers Drax and shit. He said Drax is some Guardian of the Galaxy name. That's what I'm saying. Fucking Drax. It sounds like a motherfucker fighting Thanos and shit. Oh, we must kill Thanos. I am Drax. I am Groot. I am Drax. I am Groot? Fucking Drax. Listen, if your name is Groot, Drax, and Ajax, all this shit, bro, y'all not fucking with me. It's just how it gotta be. Drax the toilet bowl cleaner. Get my toilet bowl squeaky clean. I know y'all got shit stains on the rim of y'all toilet because y'all nasty. Y'all don't even use the toilet brush. See, I be cleaning the bathroom with gloves. Y'all just put your hand in the bowl and shit, bro. Y'all some dirty ass motherfuckers, bro. Sick of these dirty ass motherfuckers in my comment section, bro. Y'all be wiping the pews and shit off the rim with your hands and shit. Hey, bro, you nasty, dog. Wiping piss stains and shit, bro. You know you can't even aim for the bowl. Aim for the middle when you see him, go get him. Aim for the middle when you see the bowl, get it. Like, y'all can't even aim in the bowl. It's doo-doo, baby. Fucking Drax. Who the fuck is Drax? Sounds like, he said sounds like some Lord of the Rings shit. My precious is Drax. You know, fucking Ninja Turtle realm ass name. Why ain't Drax? Hey, Drax. Fucking Krang and Drax and shit. Krang cousin and shit, bro. Who the fuck is Drax? Fucking Drax body spray and shit. When I want to attract the women, I use Drax. Fucking Drax. They say I'm sexy now. Yeah, fucking Top Gun ass name. Iceman, Maverick, and Drax. Fucking Top Gun. Drax is about to send the bogey. That is a fake ass name, bro. Hey. Or I could picture a producer, like a hip hop producer named Drax. You like, Draxy Beats, holla at me. Drax upon the beats. You know, a little producer tag. Drax Beats, holla at me. Like, I am not hollering at no fucking Drax beat. Fuck what y'all talking about. Who the fuck is Drax? Hey, who the fuck is Drax? Listen. Who is Drax, bro? Did someone say Tony Draxton? Hey, get the fuck. can touch the sky when I'm around you, baby. I can touch the sky. You make my tip. Somebody said Tony Draxton. Get the fuck out of here. Tony Draxton. Breathing. Hell nah. Tony Draxton, though. I don't know who the fuck said that, bro. I think they deleted it. That shit was funny. I can touch the sky when I'm around you, babe. Shout out to Tony Draxton. Jackson P. Hart in the brig. It's like, God damn it, Jamie. Why? Fucking hotel clerk looking ass, bro. Fox Towers and shit, bro. Shout out to Ardmore. This is the real deal. Easy work. George the Animal Drax, bro. Y'all going off on this Drax. Remember Glenn? Glenn and Drax. That sounds like a tag team WWE match. Glenn and Drax. You're fucking the Road Warriors or some shit. Or what was it? Yeah. Hawk and Animal. Remember the Road Warriors? Fucking Drax and Glenn and shit. Drax finna come out to that Stone Cold music. It's Drax, motherfucker. Hey, y'all gotta chill, bro. Please, I can't take this right now. Quentin Rampage Draxton. Hey, bro. Michael Draxton and shit. John Newman, dude. Joe Drax. The fucking Draxton 5 and shit. Blame it on the boogie. Dance it, dance it. Another day has gone. Oh, I'm still all alone. How could this be? You're not Jack moving, dude. It's so you. Fucking Michael Draxton, get him the fuck up out of here. The Road Warriors were sniffing that 90%. Oh yeah, they was on one. Somebody says Samuel L. Draxton. Say what again? I dare you. I double dog dare you. Motherfucker. I'm tired of these goddamn snakes on the plane. Oh my. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Samuel L. Draxton looking ass. You an old Draxton looking ass, boy. Oh my gosh, my face hurts. Please no more. Please. Fucking Kovalev trainer. John David Draxton and shit. I told Kovalev, no. Who the fuck is John David Draxton, bro? He got a ponytail and shit. Oh my God, please stop, please. They can never come and intercept what we do. This new media shit is a fortress. We got this on lock. Hey, I got to keep going, bro, because this shit is too funny. Mad Dog Draxton. Wow. Say, bro, y'all stupid. Y'all got me crying. I don't know why this should be so funny to me. He said, y'all got me crying laughing at work, bro. They said Tony Draxton. I can touch the sky when I'm around you, baby. Unbreak my heart. Say you love Draxton again. Heard you go when you walked out the door. Shout out to Draxton. Samuel L. Draxton. This is funny, bro. Oh my gosh. I am dying. Fucking Michael Jackson. Makes me want to scream. It's the pollution, though. It made me wanna scream. Makes me wanna. Janet Draxton. But I'm like a moth to a flame, burning by the fire. My love is flying. That's the way. That's the way. That's the way. Boom, 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 boom. Stephen A. Draxton. Hey, bro, y'all tripping. Clyde the Glide Draxler. Hey, bro, the Trailblazers, though. Hey, Ivan Draxler. I must break you. You will lose. He's like a piece of iron. If he dies, he dies. That man said Ivan Draxler. Draxler. Hey, y'all gotta leave me alone. Please, 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 please. Mad Drax. Stop, please. Fucking Drax Kellerman and shit, bro. Juan Manuel Drax Tez. Y'all reaching, bro. Y'all reaching. Floyd Draxweather. Y'all reaching. Stop, please. Please, please, please. Y'all like Drax Doggy Dog. Like, bro, stop. Y'all reaching now. He said Drax Headroom. Stop, please. Who the fuck just said Draxel Foley? You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe? Man, you gotta put some bass in your voice. Say, man, I ain't falling for no banana in the tailpipe. Somebody said Draxel Foley. You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe? Say, man, I'm not gonna fall for no banana in the tailpipe. Please stop. Like, I don't know. Y'all be letting these motherfuckers take over the chat. Draxel Rose. On the night train. I want to see you bleed. The jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah. My serpentine. That man said Draxel Rose. Guns N' Roses. Y'all think y'all boy don't know pop culture? Man, I pop culture, pop toasters, and pop roasted. Damn, he said Draxel Rose. On the night train. Welcome to the jungle. It's our fun and game. Make you feel like an animal. The jungle. Drax a Million. Jimi Hendrix. Yo, please. Please, I'm asking nicely. Eagle Army, stop going in on this motherfucker. Oh my God. My serpentine. The jungle. Welcome to the. Axel was killing it though. Oh my gosh. Y'all doing too much. Someone said the Draxtations. The 5 Drax beats and shit. Night like this, I will raindrop. Night like this. Like, sing it, Drax. Eddie Drax Jr. and shit. Night like this. I still got it, baby. I can sing. Like, man, I'm from the Bay. That's how you know when the motherfucker bass head, when they got that bass rock voice. When they got that bass, I still got it, bro. You got something in your throat. You need a lozenge. That's what I'm saying. You better get some Ricola. 2 Drax Shakur. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Draxy Hustle. Y'all do it. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. Y'all gotta chill, bro. Somebody said Draxy Hustle. Trying to walk to school, get your jaw sucked. Trying to pump your gas, get your car shot. Us hustlers make it on our block. That man said, trying to walk to school, get your jaw sucked. Or you could try to pump your gas, get your car shot. Draxkeel O'Neal. Hey, I'm done, bro. Y'all going in, bro. I gotta get back to the boxing. Oh my gosh, this shit is funny. Fucking Draxton confused with Matthew McConaughey. All right. I'm done, bro. Anyway, Andy Ruiz, I think he's enough of a challenge. Last minute switch like that. Y'all still going in, bro. Draxinio Hall. Eddie, you should have made Coming to America too, Ed. Eddie. Eddie, should have put me in that movie, Ed. Remember when Living Color had him with that long ass finger? That shit was so funny. Like, why was his finger that long? His gums. I didn't hear you. I fell asleep, Eddie. Like, he was tripping, bro. He had that big ass like pillows in his eyes. Woo, woo. He was doing all them dances and shit. Eddie, you left me for dead. Party all the time. Party all the time. He was tripping with that shit, bro. His teeth, his finger, and his ass was way like wild long and big and shit for no reason. Why? You should have put me in your movie, Ed. Party all the time. Party all the time. Oh my God. They did one where they did like a Robert De Niro Cape Fear, and Jamie Foxx was supposed to be Eddie Murphy. And he's like, hey, I'm hungry. Consuela, he had a maid or something. He said, Consuela, can I get some Evian water? And then he turned around and he was like, Eddie. I'm back, Eddie. We should have did the movie. That shit was hella funny. That was on some real Cape Fear. Oh, that's how Cannon Briggs be pulling up. Cannon Briggs for a point in time was like really on some Cape Fear shit, bro. Yeah, I said yeah. Let's go, champ. 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 He was really pulling up to the pull up to the scene where my celebrity. He was really pulling up on Klitschko. Yeah, whatever you eat, I eat, champ. We both hungry. Champ. These noodles, give me these oodles and noodles. These noodles is good, champ. This is good. Like, he was. Hey, bro, what would y'all do if a big ass, buff ass 6'4" dude came to your lunch session and was ripping the pasta off your plate like that? Yeah, I said, yeah, champ. Do something, champ. Champ. I'm hungry, champ. It's time to eat, champ. I'm a pit, champ. Oodles and noodles. These noodles look good. Whatever you eat, I eat, champ. Champ. Shout out to Lamar Gugis. So we could joke around, still get that back. Okay, $25 super chat. Said press the goddamn, press the button. Press the goddamn button. Big up to New Media. Nice Eddie Kane impression. I still got it, baby. Like it. May love. Oh, pause. I said may love. Mad love. My bad. That sounded. Yeah, I may love the ego channel shit. I was in there. That sounded wild, crazy. Mad love. My bad. Pause. Pause that. Yeah, I was making love to that bunch of ego shit. I was. Mad love. My bad. I got something on the glasses, so, my vision was fucked up. Mad love for the channel. You have to support Ooouu Media. About to get this work. Y'all about to get this work. Loaded Lux, Cassie, Murder, Mook, Gang, Gang. I'll probably walk away and come back and bash. Oh, wow. He said he'd do some WWE. Champ. Yeah, DAZN, I just feel like DAZN got to do something for the fact that they have 3 fights, the biggest being this weekend, in my opinion. Canelo versus Jacobs. That's the best implications, the best reception, those types of things. And I don't feel like they've done a great job promoting it. And see, this is the thing. Like, I told you, life is about timing. With DAZN, like, I understand the idea. HBO just went out of boxing. You're trying to get their shares and stuff like that. But I don't know if the timing is right for it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I don't know. It's just like Laserdisc. I told y'all, my pops had a Laserdisc. You know, my pops had a Laserdisc player. So Laserdisc had a right idea. They were putting deleted scenes and bonus scenes, but the disc was this goddamn big. You know, it's like, you know, clay pigeon shooting and shit. The shit was huge. It was like an album. You know, like a rhinestone, rhinestone. You wanted all the juice. You wanted all. It's like the size of an album. So that kind of ushered in like the developments to make a compact disc size DVD and then later Blu-ray. But Laserdisc never popped like that. Like literally, my family was the only one on the block that had a Laserdisc player, cause them shits was wild expensive too. My pop's always just been big on electronics, like having movie theater surround sound systems, speakers and shit. So the zone is seeming like Laserdisc at the moment. Like I understand the vision, I understand what they were hoping to attain and shit, but the thing is, you don't have a channel, and right now where the market is, I feel like that's hurting them. We're up here on the fight that would be an HBO pay-per-view. The week of the fight, they've already done 2 of the fight week press-related things, and nobody's really talking about that. The other thing is this: it's fight week. Joshua's negotiation gets announced the day of the press conference, so it's kind of like you take away. You have to be strategic in this game. Like, you don't really see PBC announce. Just take my word for it if you don't believe it. Let's say PBC. The day they go to announce Errol Spence versus Sean Porter, there probably not going to be any other major big fight announcements that, you know, potentially cannibalize the announcement of Errol Spence Porter. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't see them announcing Keith Thurman and Pacquiao. I want to take it up to my you know, I don't see them doing that the same day, because one thing is you want people to get gassed and respond to one thing, and you already dropping the next. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, so it took so long with the negotiation trying to figure out who Joshua was fighting. We now know it's Andy Ruiz. So you have a big fight, you know, or for DAZN, I would say it's a big fight announcement with Joshua, and you're doing it and promoting that on the day of the Canelo shit. You know, Canelo Jacobs fight week. I think that could have been planned better. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Yeah, it's hella nice day in the West Coast. West, y'all. Can't spell the West without the ES. Like, okay, here's an example. Apple. I fuck with Apple heavy. You know, computers, laptop, iPad, all this shit. I got 2 Apple phones, you know, the other one's somewhere, right? This is the thing. I fuck with Apple. But when they release something, they have the technology to keep releasing multiple things, but they're not going to release multiple things that cannibalize the sales of the other shit. You get what I'm saying? For example, or you look at it, let's say cameras. Same thing goes for cameras. Let's say Canon releases a Canon camera, the Canon 1DX or some shit, and it has certain features. They put that out, let that marinate, let people buy that up, and then if they have another one that's similar but maybe a little bit better in some of the specs, like the Canon 2DX-S or some shit, they're not going to drop it at the same time, because why the fuck would you buy the Canon 1DX if you could get, you know, the one that's a step up? So you hurt the sales of one. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying cannibalize sales. And this is the same thing that's applied with with Apple. When I bought my iPhone X, that was the one to get. Now they have iPhone XS and all this bullshit. That wasn't available when I got my iPhone X, because if that was available, I wouldn't have got this. I would have got that. You feel what I'm saying? So I think the timing could have been better for, you know, Joshua's announcement. Get that shit done on Monday when you had no fight week. I don't really think. What's today? What day is it? Yeah, it's Wednesday. So yeah, announced it on Monday while it was dry, and I don't think they had any. The grand arrivals, if I'm not mistaken, were yesterday, so Tuesday. So Monday, it sounded like, I would have pulled the trigger on the Ruiz fight right then and there because there was nothing going on. But now when you announce two, of your biggest names and what the fuck they're doing on the same day, it kind of congests and cannibalizes the other one. That's what I feel, because now you have your comment section are split. People should be talking about Canelo Jacobs, which is the immediate fight that they got to get, but now people are stopping to react to Joshua's replacement opponent. Does that make sense to people? It's your boy Ego. Yeah, what's up? I guess a lot of the stuff is the spending of the zone, which ultimately I don't care. It's not my company to fail or succeed, but I'm just giving you my honest opinion on these subject matter and the strategizing. I don't understand the strategy. Like I don't like oh shit, hold on. I don't understand the strategy between paying Golovkin 9 figures or all this money, and then he has to fight Steve Rolls. And then even if your idea is Canelo versus Triple G 3, what does that really do? We've already seen 24 rounds of Triple G and Canelo. But see, this is what happens when you know boxing versus when you don't really know boxing. When you don't really know boxing, you're going off of what's already been done, and you're just thinking that, oh yeah, those fights did over 1 million. That'll give us some traction. But you could sweeten the pot by making it unique. Put Triple G Andrade in there. The winner would have a belt, which is what Canelo told Golovkin to get before they rematch. And then it would be for undisputed. Now you have something that's a little, at least special, incentive to watch it. Me watching Triple G versus Steve Rolls, what does that really mean? It doesn't really mean much to me because I don't know Steve Rolls' body of work to the point where I would can say enough about him, about his fighting style. So I don't know. That's just kind of what I see. Triple G should have fought Andrade or Charlo. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm telling you, mark my words, one of these super fights that people are building up right now are going to get fucked up. There's going to either be the perception that someone lost another fight, and it's going to hurt that super fight, or someone's going to actually take the fade and take a L. Triple G said he wants to be in, quote, wise fights. That means you want to duck. And see, the thing that makes it harder sell for Triple G is Triple G never really had, like, his fighting style is good. He seems like a nice guy, but he never really had the spark. He never really had, like, an it factor. There was no showmanship in the ring. There's no showmanship outside the ring. Like, like, real talk, we could just fast forward to any Triple G fights because you're not really getting much from the pre-fight builds. It's always the same. It's just the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's real monotone. You dig? Like, hey, Triple G, what do you think? Oh man, no, nah, it's good. It's not. That's it. That's all you get. So he's never mastered that. And see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Everything starts with new media now. Everything goes to new media. Y'all got to start paying attention. I don't care if they black, care if they brown, I don't care if they white. You got to start paying attention to the American fighters, right? The American fighters, because this is where you're trying to sell all these fights, primarily in America. So you got to give us some shit that people can relate to. And see, that could be part of the gap. Is there's different cultures. Different cultures go through different things. So how Triple G is raised is not the same as motherfuckers I know raised in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? They have different experiences in life. If you from Slauson or Compton or LBC, I'm pretty sure it's probably different than growing up in Kazakhstan. They're plagued with different issues and different governments, and it's just a different thing. So the reason why, if you look at it, Conor McGregor has fit right in because he's pretty much become a culture vulture, where he at least embraces American culture, and he presents a certain swag. Like he'll be talking about Jay-Z 444 album, or he'll be like la da 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 da, it's the motherfucking D-O-double-G, and he's making people laugh. So we can relate to Conor McGregor doing all that shit. Who the fuck is that? Talking shit, and people can relate to it. Triple G don't do that, but they try to force you to, like, Triple G's a good fighter, and fighters could do whatever they want, but they try to force you, and there's, like I said, there's just different cultures. Triple G, like I said, that's maybe how he's raised. That's maybe his culture. That maybe how, if you trash talk in Kazakhstan, maybe something bad will happen to you. I don't know. But I'm talking about in America, like, Triple G's build-ups aren't really anything to marvel. I'm like, hey, Triple G, what do you have? No matter how excited you are, it's good. Yeah, I'm training time. Like, that's it. That's all you get from a Triple G build-up. No, it's good. I respect it. And it's like, it almost borderlines as, I mean, I'm not saying this is the truth, but to me, it almost comes across as fake because everything is just that monotone. He is like, he admitted he don't know who Steve Rose is, and they're like, "Oh, what about Steve Rose?" Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah, Steve Rose. You never know. Like, come on, bro. Like, you just saying whatever. You don't even know who he is, and then now you're trying to make it like, oh, like it's boxing, anything can happen. Nobody believes that shit anymore. If it's boxing and anything can happen, then jump up in that ring with somebody that we think can make it happen, like Andrade or Charlo. Not these, like, no-hopers that nobody thinks has a shot to win. And if they do good or do better, then that's just that. You know what I'm saying? But that nobody's buying that anymore. Like, oh, yeah, he's good. Yeah. Like, you don't know this good. You say you don't even know who he is. If you don't even know who he is, how you know he good? That's like when Tim Bradley talking about a fight he never watched. They said, what rounds you give the fighter? Oh, I ain't watch it. Oh my gosh, bro. Why would Bradley do that? You sit up here doing whole ass interviews, breaking down the fight. Oh yeah, Wilder, he needed to do his thing because Tyson Fury could box. He was losing that fight. What rounds you give him? Oh, I ain't watched the fight. Oh my God, bro. Why did Bradley do that? You did all this analysis and didn't admit. That's like me talking about Avengers Endgame. Oh, that's a good ass movie. Yeah, Thanos and them, that was some good shit. Like, what's your favorite part? Oh, now that was different. I didn't even watch this shit. But I've seen Infinity War. That shit was good, so I'm already knowing this Endgame. I'm already knowing. Like, no, bro. Nobody playing it, Triple G admitted he don't know who Steve Rose is and trying to build up. Oh, yeah, no, it's good. Respect him. Doesn't anything happen. No, bro. You don't even know who he is, just like the rest of us. So how is he, how you like talking about his attributes? You don't even know who the fuck he is, like all of us. This is so bad of a pick. They could have picked any black man in America and put a Steve Rose. You know how Family Feud, the family members got their name. They could have just had a name tag that says Steve and took any black man, and put him on that stage. And I'll be like, okay, there goes Steve Rose. Because I didn't even know what he looked like, though. It could have been Martin Lawrence and shit. Oh, my goodness. You so great. They could have put anybody on that stage. I wouldn't have known. They could have put Messy Marv on there. I'd be like, oh, shit, there goes Steve Rose. Like, that ain't him. That's Messy Marv. That's Messy Marv. Like, they just could have put anybody up there, bro. Sidney Poitier. I'd be like, oh, shit, there goes Steve Rose. I never seen dude. They could have put Mac 10 up there from West Side Connection. Mac 10. Back your boogie, back your. Get your boogie out. Get your boogie out. They could have put anybody. J.O. Felony up there. I could give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? I could give it to you, but what? Like, it could put anybody out there. They then passed it for Steve Rhodes because I don't know what he looked like. I ain't never seen the brother. They could have put Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, up there. Now, I know him because he from the Bay. But shit, they could have put Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther. In Wakanda, we will find the vibranium. Yeah, they could put anybody up there. We don't know Steve Rhodes, bro. And that's what I'm saying. These companies, they gonna learn. They gonna learn. Connect Gang. Mac 10. Gotta get this party crack in. Get your boogie out. They could have put Ezel on that stage. I'm suing Triple G for $150,000. Hey, Tom Lofton, but we can settle out of court right now for $20. Tom would be like, man, get your punk ass up. It ain't even wet over here. Smoke it. Fucking Ezel and shit, bro. We don't know who he is. These companies gonna learn. You guys, they keep trying to put people at the forefront, at the cusp of boxing that we don't understand. They don't really have like the spark to really carry a whole pay-per-view. That's what it's coming to. Like social media, there's a lot of good fighters, but the ones that stand out have an extra it factor. Yeah, Usyk, he's cool. He's more entertaining and be making faces and jokes and shit. People can relate to that more than Triple G. Triple G don't really say nothing. They're like, why'd you break up with Abel? It's good. Yeah, Abel, I fired him. It's like he's not really saying nothing. So to me, I think DAZN dropped the ball because they keep thinking Triple G is like fucking Muhammad Ali, Michael. I shook up the world, like Michael Jackson to us. You feel what I'm saying? He's not as big as you're making him out to be. Good fighter, yes. And it's sad because they don't want to give certain fighters, especially black fighters, that extra added exposure, that added platform. Like Terrence Crawford, I feel like if more people seen how competitive he is, the type of family man he is, this and that, his level of dedication and, running up incline, people will respect him more, but they have to give him that spotlight. But what happens is they'll try to mix it up and they want you to favor Lomachenko. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. People, I guarantee you in America, more people will probably be able to relate to Terrence Crawford because the simple fact that we understand and he speaks the common language of America, right? Two, the struggles of the Midwest probably parallel more closely the struggles on the East Coast, other people in the Midwest, the West Coast. We all have the same president. So we go through the same things. You know what I'm saying? If you're from Ukraine, your president, if you're from Russia, Kovalev, the person in charge for you, Putin, he's not the same as the person in charge for us. Well, shit, maybe because it sounds like they're working together. You get what I'm saying? So it's like people can relate to people who share similar stories, but they keep trying to force feed, like, oh, Tyson Fury main event versus Tom Schwartz. Let's see how that does. Because I don't know if he can carry a whole card by himself. That Wilder, that did good. 17,000, 18,000. That was the two of them together. But it seems to be a commonality here where the fighters, and I don't know. The only thing I could think of is because a lot of the top rated fighters in America are black. It's like they don't get the same level of exposure, but they got to fight equally or greater competition, and then people overlook that. They keep trying to force feed. I don't want to see Triple G versus Canelo. If I had it my way and Canelo gets past Jacobs, I would rather see Canelo versus Charlo or Andrade. Me personally, I'd rather see Triple G versus Jacobs, Charlo, or Andrade than to fight Canelo again. I've already seen 24 rounds of that. You beating the dead horse. And real talk, man, Canelo Triple G was cool. I was at the first one, but it's no Mickey Ward versus Arturo Gatti. It's no Juan Manuel Marquez versus Pacquiao. That legacy, that series does not rival any of those two trilogies and 4 fights and shit that I mentioned. Somebody step up right now or forever be a coward and tell me how Canelo Triple G 1 and 2 is anything like Gotti versus Ward 1 and 2, or not Mayweather, Pacquiao versus Marquez saga. Fuck it. Gotti Ward is elite legendary status. Okay, Pacquiao versus Marquez. Please explain how it's the same intensity, the same competitiveness, and the same great fights that you got from Marquez and Pacquiao 4 times in this Canelo Triple G. So that's the other thing. It's not even a saga like that. It's not even a trilogy like that. Real talk, Mike Alvarado 1 and 2 was better than Canelo and Golovkin, or at least the same, at the very least the same. This ain't no Marco Antonio Barrera versus Eric Morales. This is not no series like that. If I had the choice, if I was like in solitary confinement and I had one TV and they had a VCR and I had one tape and they said, hey, you have the chance to watch Canelo Golovkin, any of the first 2 fights over and over, or Gotti Ward, Barrera versus Eric Morales trilogy, Juan Manuel Marquez, Pacquiao 4-fight saga, I would never pick Canelo Golovkin over that. Again, I'm not knocking it. It was cool. It was what it was. It's a solid fight, but it's not no legend. It ain't no Diego Corrales versus Luis Castillo. It's nothing in that same vein to me. Like Barrera and Morales is all-time classic status. Like wars. They was battling for something deeper. Like, yeah, Tijuana, Mexico City, let's chunk them. It ain't no legendary shit like that. So once again, DAZN is way off the mark. You know what I'm saying? To me, because I feel they keep putting stock in the Canelo Golovkin, which was cool, but it ain't no series like that. It ain't no like all-time classic. It was, like look at the NFL Super Bowl. You go back and look at certain games and it was just so clutch and so back and forth and competitive. This is all time. This ranks amongst the greatest Super Bowls in history. Then you had other ones where like, the Seahawks versus the Broncos. That wasn't no legendary shit. Seahawks did what they had to do. Broncos did what they had to do, but it wasn't no legendary classic shit like that. It was just, one team beat the other, got the bowl, got the ship. Shout out to Souza. That's what I'm talking about. He said Barrera and Morales was World War 1, 2, and 3. Bro, I'm telling y'all, I'm talking about me. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Juan Baby Bull Diaz, part 1, is better than Canelo Triple G 1 or 2. For me. I don't know what y'all think, but for me, that's my truest thoughts. That's like an all-time classic. People shit on Floyd Mayweather. I could watch Floyd Mayweather versus Cotto or Shane Mosley or Ricky Hatton and enjoy myself much more than watching Canelo Triple G 1 or Canelo Triple G 2. That's my honest opinion. I'm not even like capping or nothing. Oscar, that's an excellent one. Shout out to Jacob. Oscar De La Hoya versus Shane Mosley 1 and 2. All-time classics. I give you that. I agree with you on that. We're not talking about no legendary like war like that. Vargas Trinidad. That's what I'm saying. Like they making it like Canelo Triple G is just this like, obviously the Hagler Hearns and shit is up there. But this ain't no legendary like rivalry like that. It's cool and it probably makes some money, but it ain't no like I don't rank it in any of the all-time classic categories. So I think the Canelo Triple G trilogy is more played out. Now, here's the catch. Here's the kicker. I'm a fair critic. I'm a fair with the constructive criticism. Ortiz versus Berto was better than Canelo Triple G 1. Absolutely. Even the second one was better because the second one was, I was at that one at the StubHub, formerly known as StubHub. Berto got dropped hard, and then he came and uppercutted Ortiz and stopped him. But anyway, check this out. I'm a fair with the critiques. If you absolutely want to make Canelo versus Golovkin 3, then at least make it more interesting. Make it where they both have done something in between fighting each other that is worthy and merits the third fight. Then I could respect it. That's why I push for Triple G to fight Andrade primarily, because he has a belt. And then now I wouldn't have no complaints, because if Triple G beat Andrade, I'll be like, okay, he's still amongst the tops in the middleweight, and he has a belt. Canelo got to see him to realize his undisputed dream. And now you at least made me anticipate the rivalry. You feel what I'm saying? But beating Steve Rolls, that don't, at a catchweight, that don't prove shit. That don't mean shit, don't prove shit, and it doesn't hype up the fight. Canelo Jacobs, that should be a good one. But Triple G's not playing his part. DAZN is not forcing him to play his part by putting him in there with Steve Rolls. And then the best excuse you can come up with is we're fighting Triple G because, we're fighting Steve Rolls because DAZN has, they have Canadian, DAZN's available in Canada, and they're trying to up the Canada market. Man, bump that. Nobody want to see that. That's a horrible excuse. The old media keep coming up with these horrible excuses. Team Fury came out with, we're fighting Tom Schwartz because we want to fight a tall guy. We don't want to go back to Oscar Rivas, who's like a short guy, who's like 6'1", who's short for heavyweight. That's a horrible excuse. Even though Oscar Rivas just knocked out Bryant Jennings, which is a better name than anybody on Tom Schwartz's resume, you didn't pick him, and Dillian White got to fight him. Again, the black guy. You see the pattern? Tyson Fury claims, I beat the black guy, Deontay Wilder, 10 rounds to 2. He keeps saying, he's a dosa, he's a shit house, and shit bang, and all this stuff. But then he gets the easy out by fighting a guy no one's ever heard of in America, a guy from Germany who hasn't really fought outside of Germany, fighting him in America. And Dillian White got to keep, he ain't getting no title. He ain't got no title shot. He got to keep fighting Lucas Brown, former champion. Joseph Parker, after his Joshua loss, former champion. A guy that beat him in the first fight, in my opinion, Derek Chisora. Come back, knock him out. Now he got to fight Oscar Rivas in front of, after Rivas, who has an amateur pedigree, just knocked out Bryant Jennings. This is what Dillian White has to go through to hopefully get a title shot. And he has to be called a slave, at the press conference. Oh, yeah, this is much ado. I got to call him Mr. White now. We used to be the boss. These monkeys had no say. Slave trade. This is what Dillian White has to do in order to get recognized, to hopefully get a title shot. He got to take risk after risk. Wilder had to fight Luis Ortiz, then Tyson Fury, and then wanted to rematch Tyson Fury immediately. Tyson Fury switched networks, pulled out, and gets to go fight Tom Schwartz. So as a result, Wilder is fighting his mandatory, which is still a better fight. Dominic Breazeale has done more than Tom Schwartz. Dominic Breazeale has actually fought some people, like Joshua. Name someone as good as Joshua, win, lose, or draw. Name someone as good as Joshua that Tom Schwartz has ever faced. Exactly. Shut the fuck up. You guys are liars. New media is destroying y'all. Every single argument y'all come with, we destroying them. I never knew the YG video was about Dillian White. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what video you're talking about. Yeah, man. So to me, DAZN's dropping the ball with this whole trying to force the Canelo Triple G. At least make Triple G and Canelo, which Canelo's doing his part, to go through a potentially tough fight, at least on paper, to get another belt and make it more interesting. They just want to drop that on the plate, you know what I'm saying? But they don't want to warm up to it. Triple G gets to fight, a guy of his choice to stay safe. while everyone else is scrapping. Horrible, bro. Teofimo's on Lomachenko. See, y'all act like it's just new media paranoid, but I know y'all see it. Lomachenko just fought Corolla, and he's probably gonna fight one of two guys who have 2 losses and both lost their first title shots when they applied for a title or when they fought for a title. Robert Easter Jr. beat Richard Commey to become a champion, nearly stopped him in the 12th round. They traded 1 knockdown apiece, but Commey almost got stopped. And Luke Campbell fought Jorge Linares, a guy Lomachenko beat. So they both had title shots and lost. And then that's the fight that you could see Lomachenko most likely taking, and he's dismissing Teofimo. And they're saying it's because he wants to unify. Stop it, bro. Golovkin ain't shit. He's just looking for another big payday. All that shit was capping. All that Mexican style shit. You don't fight like that. You don't do none of that. You don't have your Jabsican style. Hey, no, guys, jab. It's a jab. If things aren't going well and I can't steamroll you, I'm going to jab and go back to my amateur training. That's it. I don't know what this Mexican style shit was. I never seen no Mexican style shit. Canelo, a true Mexican, walked you down Mexican style, and you had no work for him until till you clung to life at the end, and then started getting some stuff done in the last 3-4 rounds. Horrific. And people don't understand this. Triple G fought Canelo. Bro, what if Canelo, just listen to me. Tell me I'm lying. This is what they do to black and brown fighters. I keep telling y'all the same shit. It's always 10 times harder. They always got to do 10 times more. Remember Andre Ward moved up to fight Kovalev. He took a fight with Sullivan Barrera, who's undefeated, and he took a fight with Alexander Brandt. Right? Canelo moved up 10.5 pounds, fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. at 164.5, and immediately fought Golovkin twice. Can you imagine if Canelo fought 2 lower level 160 fights just to acclimate to the division? Then we wouldn't even need a Canelo Golovkin 2, because Canelo in his second fight at really his first fight at 160, because the Chavez shit was over that. So his first fight at 160, he was hanging with Canelo or Triple G, and he got a draw. And, it wasn't like this massive blowout like people try to make it out to be. Adelaide Burns scorecard was some bullshit. We know that. We get that. But it wasn't this massive, like, one-sided affair like that. And that was his first fight at 160. At the regular 160, that was his first fight. Can you imagine if Canelo Alvarez did the smarter thing and took 2 tune-up fights and then fought Triple G? That would be ugly. That's another reason I don't want to see a third fight, because Canelo has some experience over 160. If he could beat Jacobs, there's no doubt in my mind he can beat Triple G even more decisively. Styles make fights, I get that, but Canelo's just getting too good and getting too strong. I think Jacobs at this point is a tougher fight for Canelo's style, because guess what? Jacobs is a complete fighter. He knows how to use the ring. He could box and move. He can bring it forward. He can mix it up. He could do a little bit of both. He can show some showmanship. He has a tighter defense than Triple G, and he's bigger than Triple G. So it's a tougher fight. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't give a shit about Canelo Triple G3, because the fight this weekend is a better fight and is more of a stylistic problem for Canelo's fighting style. Canelo has always historically, guys who can mix it up, guys who could use their legs and box and brawl and mix it up better, have always given him more problems than Triple G, who jabs and is plodding forward. Canelo's too sharp. He's too smart. I don't know if Canelo could stop Jacobs. He could knock him down or something, but I don't know about stopping him. It's a good fight. Jacobs got a shot too. I don't know why this narrative that Canelo's invincible. Like I said, Canelo versus Jacobs is stylistically harder for Canelo than Triple G, especially when he already has sparring with Triple G and 24 rounds in the can with Triple G, and he's more and more acclimated as time goes on to the 160. He just fought at 68. He fought at 64.5. He has 2, and this weekend he'll have 3 fights at 160. I don't want to see Canelo Triple G 3. I don't. Like I said, I'm a fair critic. If Triple G went after and fought a real challenge in Demetrius Andrade and can prove he could beat him at this point, 2 Olympians, then I'll be like, all right, I'll watch it, because now he's proven that he's still amongst the top names. Andrade to me is a top name at 160. Definitely top 5, you know. Some would even say top 2, you know, just depending on who you ask. But we don't know until they all fight each other. But the point being is, if Triple G's not willing to walk through fire and fight, like real talk, Canelo there's different attributes. Like Andrade's taller, southpaw, different style than Canelo. Canelo's resume is way better than Andrade's, you know, for a variety of different reasons, management and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into all the details, but bar for bar, line for line, Canelo has a better resume. You know, you can say he's privileged and red hair and whatever. He has a better resume. So if you can't beat Andrade, who hasn't even really fought tough names recently, at the very least, his last big name fight was probably Willie Monroe. Before that, it was probably Vanes Matarosen. So if Triple G is not willing to knuckle up with an Andrade, who's a good fighter, despite that, we can still see talent, but he doesn't have the resume to back it up. So he would himself would be taking a big plunge in terms of competition, going from, you know, guys like Brian Rose and Alantez Fox and Jack Kukale and Kookie and all the, whoever the fuck he's been fighting, Artur Akov, right? That's a big step up to a Triple G level. So it's not just I want to see Triple G lose. I want to see Andrade tested. So it works both ways. That's why it's the fight to have made. Then if he can show he could beat someone like that, then I could see the Canelo trilogy. But until then, I don't really care to see that. I'd rather see Canelo, if he gets past Jacobs, fight Andrade, try to sew up the division, period. If Andrade gets past Zaleski, especially if he does it in a good way. Canelo can box and fight you. Triple G, all he really doesn't move forward. You've seen it in the second fight. He had no answers on the back foot against Canelo. And Canelo's just going to keep getting stronger, you know, until someone can beat him, take some confidence away. So he's getting sharper with his mind. That's the most important thing. The undercard is kind of trash, though. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The zone going to have to fix those type of things. The undercards keep falling apart. Main events falling apart. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, my package is here. I told you we got some stuff. We're working on different things for the channel. I'll probably get on in a little bit. So, you know, hit that notification. Smash the like button. We working. I'll be back with some more heat. There's a lot going on. Yeah, Canelo. And see, the other thing that's embarrassing, if you like real talk. See, I can't listen. I'm about to get off, but I got to say this. Golovkin is a silver medalist, age 37. Canelo is age 28. Canelo is almost 10 years his junior, and he's about to fight Jacobs while he's a champion. Real belt, no regular versus super belt, a real belt. He really had to go through fire, really had to fight a guy who had several rounds with him, Sergey Derenchenko, a guy that Triple G didn't want to fight. At age 28, almost 10 years younger than Gennady Golovkin, right? Canelo is already fighting Jacobs. Not to mention he fought Lara and Mayweather and Cotto and all these other people. Triple G, when he was 35 or 36 or some shit, is just got to the point where he's fighting. He just got to the point where he started fighting at Jacobs. What's wrong with this picture? What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? How is Triple G? He didn't have none of them relevant fights until after Kell Brook, and he was about 35, 36. Canelo ain't got no silver medal and is already by age 28 trying to unify with the real belt, Danny Jacobs. Age don't matter, though. Age matters in the sense of what have you done. So if a person accomplished more than you and they're 10 years younger, what does that say about you? What you mean age don't matter? That doesn't even make sense. How is it that someone 10 years younger than you has done way more than you and you've accomplished more as an amateur? If you're a silver or gold medalist, you should be kind of ready to go for the pros. How Canelo up here, if he beats Jacobs, especially if he does it convincingly or shocking, like stops Jacobs or some shit, that man at 28, age, that's horse shit. Oh, I got to put you on the hot seat. Fuck what y'all talking about. Corey Yellowman, what's horse shit? What are you talking about? King Flacco, I'm getting her. I don't care. Today I got time, cuz. What's horse shit? You have 10 seconds, 9 seconds. We not playing. I'm getting one of them. One of them gonna get this hot seat. All right. Corey Yellowman, what you talking about? That's horse shit. What's horse shit? What did I say that was horse shit? 7 seconds. Esteban, one of y'all motherfuckers gonna get this work. Probably both of y'all. Shooters, strap up. Strap season. What is horse shit about what I just said? Where Esteban? Where Yellow Man? Bring your yellow ass out of here. Yellow belly. Where you at? What you mean is horse shit? I'm talking about what other people talking about, not you, bro. Okay, Yellow Man, he out of here. Where Esteban? Some people just have different paths. Some people are chosen. Man, you in the hot seat. What you talking about? So how is it that Canelo has lesser amateur pedigree, Golovkin has a silver medal, and he's 10 years older, and Canelo's resume is actually shitting on Golovkin, actually shitting on chili cheese fries, shitting on Golovkin's resume, and you talking about age don't matter? What are you talking about? Yeah, Esteban, we got you. What you about to? Yeah, you gonna be Esteban when we ban your ass for saying stupid shit. All right. So what are you talking about? Explain how a person who went to the Olympics with a silver medal and he's 10 years older, almost 9 years older, has done less than the guy that is 10 years his junior and had to learn on the job, starting off by fighting club fighters in Mexico. We want to smoke. You have 10 seconds, Esteban. Triple G came a long way from Euro. Strike one. You're not answering the question. How is it that Triple G is almost 40 years old, silver medal, so an accomplished, storied amateur career that got him all the way to Olympics. He medaled with a silver medal, and he's done less than somebody else that is way younger than him. And he was heavily promoted by HBO. He was given a lot of exposure since he came into America. So it's not like, I can understand if you're a certain fighter and nobody promoted you, but he's been heavily billed and promoted and praised and put on rankings and pound for pound lists by ESPN and HBO. So it's not like people like failed to give him exposure. He says you right. Block him. You should have waited. No, it's too late. I would have let you slide if you would have said that at the beginning. But y'all motherfuckers want to argue at first, then you're going to meet the same fate everybody else meet. Sorry, Esteban. Should have gave up in the first time. You chose to argue with something you knew you couldn't win. Nah, that white flag shit, that shit is dead. That shit is a dub. Because I was trying to get off. I was trying to get off here, mind my own business, move on. But I'm not wasting my time. If you waste my time, we gonna waste you. That's just what it is. Because what am I up here for 5 minutes saying my piece, and then you like, oh, you're right, when you could have just said that from the beginning? What was you arguing for? Oh well. I know what I'm saying is accurate. There's no reason that a person that got the praise that Triple G, you know, he was the A-side versus most people in the middleweight division because he had the most belts outside of Canelo. He could have picked Andrade. He could have rematched Jacobs. You know, he could have done all these things. And aside from Jacobs, he probably would have been the A-side against most people at 160. Right? He had the most belts, and his resume doesn't hold a candle. You know, it's like a candle versus the sun. When it comes to Canelo, when it comes to Floyd Mayweather, when it comes to Cotto, when it comes to Pacquiao, his resume is nowhere near any of those guys. He don't even have an Emmanuel Augustus, DeMarcus Corley resume. Those guys got great win, lose, or draw. They got great resumes. They fought everybody. Gabe Rosado fought everybody. Triple G ain't fought everybody. And then when the going got tough, no, guys, I can't fight no one middleweight. They're all scared. Okay. You were willing to fight Carl Froch and Chavez Jr. What about Dre Ward? He beat Carl Froch, and he would beat the shit out of Chavez Jr. Fight him at 168. Hey, no, guys, he's too much for me. All right. Bet. What about Gilberto Ramirez? He's trying to build a name. He called you out. Hey, no, guy. All right, bro. You Mexican style, but you don't want to fight a Mexican bigger than you. Stop it. Now, Canelo's fighting a dangerous fight this weekend on DAZN. Black and brown fighter. While Golovkin gets to handpick, Steve Rolls out of nowhere and get no criticism from old media. I told you, old media is over. Like that clip on the beginning of Dante's Boxing Nation with Floyd Mayweather. You really think you could defeat me? Pop, pop, pop. Over. Old media is over. Y'all know this don't make sense. Just like them Barry Hearn comments. But y'all scared. It's okay. Y'all, man, boom, shakalaka. A nail in the coffin. Y'all getting body. Where's those ESPN reports about a lose-lose situation? They only do that for black fighters, primarily. And see, this is the thing. Just look at the media crowd for Golden Boy fights and see how many people of color you see. You know what I'm saying? See how many the black channels and stuff. See how many people you see for Canelo. Like Jacobs, he black. See how many black people you see at the Golden Boy media, asking questions and shit. We want it all. This stuff you got to make this stuff make sense. Because when you go to PBC, when you go to their events, I see all types of people. See, that's what happens. People want to control the narrative. I see black, white, Asian, all types of Rican, all types of shit at the PBC. But look at the Golden Boy, Look at the media. Tell me how many black people. Count the blacks. Let's play that game. How Tyler Perry's Meet the Black, Count the Black. Count how many black people you see at Canelo Jacobs. Jacobs a black fighter. So how much, that might be able to resonate with him or come from the same environment or same city as him that might ask some good, dope questions to him. See how many you see. See how many people you see. We see the games. Oh, media. Checkmate.